Thought about you just the other night. Caught the tail end of a ballroom fight. Blood on the sidewalk, window pane. Wasn't you, but I thought of your name. Everybody looked up to you. Truth went on, some of us still do. Never know the best of you. It all ended far too soon.
It's February 16th, and you've turned into the People's Patriot Project, WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Right now, you're listening to WeP3 Radio, proudly produced in the partnership of Reads Across America Radio. Together, we share a mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach the future generations the value of freedom. A freedom secured by the brave men and women who wear our nation's and community uniform. Stay tuned for WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Now playing on WeP3 Radio, Jack Yoder, Oakland Park.
I know I seen you walking down the road. Not that anyone else would know. Guess it only goes to show true genius wears ratty clothes.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
We haven't heard it for a long time. I haven't even tried. And then I tried it. Sweet.
It's very quiet.
Just to say, God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Why is he screaming?
So it's light. It's light.
He's gonna ruin his voice.
You can hardly hear it.
It was
No,
quiet.
I heard it just fine.
Kevin James doesn't have to worry about his voice, man. That guy, that's perfect. It's perfect.
That's Kevin James, huh?
Yep. Kevin James. Hey, how you guys doing? Monday.
Welcome to the Monday Debrief. Woo! Monday
And-
Debrief.
I had to. Oops.
Whoopies. Did I do that? Oh, I might have done it. Sorry. I did.
Oh,
I actually,
Good.
I was going to do this. I was going
who
to
are
do
those
this.
guys?
I was going to do this
Whoa.
in honor of Ronnie McNutt. That was our show last night, and I've been looking at his picture off and on all day. I just want to say his name and never forget. And I want to thank Joey for coming on last night. And I love Mama McNutt. I've been watching her on Facebook. Man, she is a spitfire.
What a breath of fresh air those Mac nuts are.
They are. They're busy. They're getting stuff done. From the time we met him until now, in 3 years, he's got tiny homes going up. And he didn't mention his connection to the music world last night. Did you catch that?
No, yeah. And a recent loss. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so God bless him. He's a very humble man as well.
He's the dude. My comments behind that we were doing little. So there's several levels of communication that goes on during our show. We have our broadcast. Then we have all the social media, and it goes out to 8 channels, plus the channels that other people share it to.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a private chat, which Andrea Eichmann says I should receive less private chats, which it is what it is.
I said so.
She's usually the one in the private chat, so I don't know what that.
Dude, you seemed very worried about if they were all still there. Mysterious.
I was just like, sometimes some of the things we have in the chat is not, it's not bad stuff, but it's stuff that is about like other people during our show of other things that maybe they don't necessarily want out into the public information. And I notice that sometimes it's like, they probably don't want that out there, but it's there.
So like if I sign out and come back in, I can't even see what we just talked about in the private chat. So anyone who's coming in new can't see that. So like if you would sign out sometimes,
Well, no kidding. If I would sign out sometimes. So we got the private chat, but then we got the ultra private chat. That's WeP3 Team shooting some messages. Hey, are you paying attention? You just missed that spot, or hello, pick a song, and then there's the
Where's that at?
ultra private chat. That doesn't exist.
I ain't in there yet, I guess.
yeah.
No.
Well, so Frank,
Yes, you are.
Peterson will do this sometimes. He'll text me like, hey, Frank picked the last song. You need to pick the next one. And if I don't happen to be looking at my phone every freaking minute, then I get a phone call and I go, hello, and it's Peterson. And then there's no one there. And then I got to look at my phone and, you missed 18 messages from Mark Peterson.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about the phone messages.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the text messages.
Well, I was looking for another room. You can't do that to people. You can't mess with us like that.
He wants to find the private room. That's what he's looking
I was going around looking down the side and trying to figure out what button I missed.
Oh no.
He's trying to find the pay-per-view, and it's not there. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I'm still looking for the any key.
So
There's that too. Woo.
we come here every Monday because our Sunday show is just about our guests. And last night there's some that are just a breath of fresh air. Some, I'm not gonna lie, some we come in, it's like a lot of work. It's like, we had to do all the things we had to do, and this week my plate was a little bit full and didn't get the promotions out when I wanted to, blah, blah, blah. It was supposed to happen on Tuesday. Didn't happen till later. But everyone was like super okay. And I'm like, that's awesome. Thank you. And last night's show without a hitch, it went so smooth. And again, we really enjoy our shows. And we look, and all of a sudden we're at 2 hours. And last night, I think the dialogue was very rich, but we got through all of our stuff, and we were like a little over an hour. And I was just like, oh, wow, how'd that happen? That never happens. But so we come here on Mondays, nonetheless, to share the specifics of what we're doing. And I say the specifics, and I say that loosely because we've got so much stuff going on right now. Just, oh my gosh, did you guys see what Growth Business guys put together?
Yeah. Yeah.
So awesome. So awesome. They're so good. We're so blessed. Everyone's gonna have to jump on board here. I'm gonna say 3 months, and this thing's gonna be like light. We're gonna be that train. What do you call it? Bullet train. You're gonna have to catch up. But we got a lot of stops because we gotta stop and talk to people and say, hey, come aboard. Come aboard. Choo choo. Do I got a train noise here someplace?
Yes, toot toot.
No, that's not it.
Train.
No, that's my second wife.
Oh Lordy. Oh Lordy.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, it's been a long time since I had this toy.
Oh, boy.
It turned off. Why did it turn off?
Oh, bummer. Oh,
That was a good movie.
That's Andrea's intro. That's her running song.
Yeah.
my run-in song. As I be running.
What's mine? Don't let the old man in.
Oh, that's sad.
You are not.
And he's off.
There's Frank's running song right there.
I did a podcast once, and it was closer timed than what we do. And when we got done, the podcast host said, "Boy, if I let you go, you could talk forever." And I'm like, I write stories. I like to talk and write. I got 1 million of them. So they never call me back anymore.
One of our guests is talking to me right now.
What?
Cool.
What?
So is it a voice only you can hear, or?
Brother, it's a text.
Oh,
Great. I was waiting for it.
He's saying he shared our show with Warrior Song and to try and get more musicians our way. And I'm like, that's awesome.
cool.
We've been through that network, and we're going to continue to work through that network. And we had Mike Beyer on, who's the founder of Warrior Song, and we'll continue to have many, 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 many others on.
I think that's my favorite
What's that
live
look
show
like,
that
man?
we do. When somebody comes on that hasn't really gotten into the mainstream, and trying to help them get there.
And then I was on the phone late last night, one of those private messages Andrea says I shouldn't be on, with a guy that when I look up veteran musicians, current American musician veterans, this guy comes in at number 5. Pretty excited about him. We've had him on before. We've actually had him in Minnesota for an event. I'm actually going to propose, hopefully, maybe in August 22nd, an appearance, maybe in the Minnesota area. What are you doing August 22nd, Frank?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
You should start looking in some.
I'm retired.
I get it. But I mean,
tomorrow I'm driving back to West by God, Virginia.
Uh-huh.
And,
where are you at right now? Are you going to be driving this bad boy?
oh yeah. Yep.
What kind of horn does that have? Does that play this horn?
No, it plays. Yeah. That's only when I first started.
We need to hook that up for sure.
I wanna get one of those big semi horns on it.
What's your plans with that bad boy?
Well, I'm gonna put the other book on there. And the inside, I'm taking the back seats out. The 2 in the far back are already out.
Are you gonna nickname? Is your name going to be Chester then?
Oh, it's gonna be Frank. Huh?
Why did you say that?
Are you going to put curtains up on the windows and stuff?
They're already tinted. And I mean, I have some blackout curtains for. I'm turning it into a camper.
Don't drive by any schools, Frank. I'm just saying, don't do it.
I got a custom bed frame made.
Oh,
and I already have everything to put the camper together, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I have.
What if someone wrapped that thing for you?
That's what it's already on there. The books and my.
That's what you're going to go with. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I got to get I have to send in. They need really high resolution stuff to make the wrap with. So I have to get a high resolution copy of my second book.
Monkey Boy's here. Monkey Boy, Lee Williams.
Lee Williams, Monkey
They're
Boys.
all coming around. Jeremy Daniels, good to see you, brother. From several channels. We got Lee Williams, Brian Paul, the whole team's coming in. Boom. Get her done.
Miss Pamela Arnell was here for a minute. I don't know if she still is.
Who was?
Pamela Arnell.
Oh, doctor. That's Dr. Arnell.
That's Dr. Pam. Yes. Yes. Brian Paul, good to see you. So Frank was still talking about his wrap on his van, Mr. Peterson.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to get the same size, and put the second book next to it. And then I'm going to have to start doing them all small size after that.
Well, they can overlap. Like I was just thinking.
They can do a new wrap, and they can include them all. It's real easy to take the old one off and put the new one on, but.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Petrie's here now, too.
I like it. Hey, it's time for our peeps to be hanging out. Well, you guys show up on Mondays, but you can't show up on Sundays, dudes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Eichmann put her mean teacher hat on for a second. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just messing with you. Hey, while you guys are on here, and this will be more for like Lee Williams, maybe Dylan, and I don't know, Jeremy, because we are looking to have this be mobile friendly, I think is how I can word that. But we're looking at doing a ruck in October up here in Minnesota at a winery. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah, rucking in the vines. I'm not sure what we're going to call it, but yeah, I'm kind of excited. They have, it doesn't matter the weather because it could be cold. They have, shoot, what are those huts, those bubble huts called? Anyway, you can sit inside, stay warm, dry, whatever you got to do, eat. And then they have, if the weather's super nice, they have a huge outdoor area for music and I don't know, what do you want to call it? Music and networking, if you want to call it that, and wine. Imagine that. They have wine. You can bring all your own food. But we will bring in some food for the rucking group and anyone else who comes out.
They have that German, that hot wine, the hot mulled wine. Boy, that was good. Glühwein, they called it over there.
Interesting.
That was really good.
I did a little research too. I just want to say now we're kind of on that subject matter. The Great Taste of Chicago. Yeah, did a little reach out. They have a whole line of stuff for the record. But that
thanks, Brian.
We should do a razor. That should be our razor wire.
What should?
That stuff Frank likes to have.
Oh.
Well, that's a good way to not get me to show up.
The hot wine?
No, Malort.
Oh, Malort.
No need.
We worked hard today.
Did you?
Yeah, I've been putting together a bed. Jeez, my wife buys stuff, and I love her to pieces. Best person I've ever met in my life, but man, they don't make beds like they used to. It's so easy before.
Frank, quit breaking them, and they'll be fine.
Well, I kind of wonder what the people here before us, they left all their furniture, and they had cinder blocks under the bed.
I'm not touching any part. I'm done with this conversation.
I didn't want to touch it at all to start with.
Hey, thank you, Catch 22 peer support. I don't know who put that on there. I did not do that, Frank, just so you know.
I did that. Catch 22. You know who's not in the house right now? Who's not in the house right now? The Godmother is not in the house right now. But look at this. We got some sponsors to thank. We've got Operation Texas Strong, Peggy and Bobby Krutzinger. They're so busy. We love having them. Thank you, Peggy and Bobby Krutzinger. And then that Catch 22 peer support every day, all day. You guys should see. I'm in the let's see, what is the group called? It is called, are you in the one with Burroughs? Either one of you two? Warriors for Life. Okay, Warriors for Life. Got it?
Warriors for Life.
I just cleared it out. Now there's 4 new messages again. I mean, this is an amazing group. It starts out in the mornings with coffee is on, which I think is funny because when their coffee goes on, I'm probably just finishing dinner usually, but these guys, they're up all night long. And then Michael Burroughs, Colonel Mike Burroughs, gives the old good morning, whatever day of the week it is. And, you know, Peterson, it's funny. Have you thought of this? I keep coming across more. I am going to say last night, I think it was Phil Cook said the highest per capita states with veterans, Alaska, number 1, Texas, and Puerto Rico, which we know Puerto Rico is kind of a state, right? We had that conversation already too. But I'm looking at Conroe, Texas, where we met one of our very first cases that we helped. I say we, Peterson did a lot of this. First time I ever heard of Conroe, Texas. And then Jen Ford has mentioned Conroe, Texas. And then this other person. And then just yesterday, I was looking at someone who's from Conroe, Texas. I think I invited them to the show. And then I see Michael Burroughs here saying good morning from the Colonel in Conroe, Texas. Like, whoa. Well, how big is this place in Texas? I I know everything's big in Texas. Everything. Dom Coors Muscles, the drive to Dom Coors' house. Dude, he's doing some serious lifting these days.
Yikes.
Lifting.
Must be distracted over there, huh?
The distance between Dallas and Austin is big, and then to try to get to Padre Island, like everything is bigger down there. Anyway, how big is Conroe, Texas? Anybody been there?
Why don't you look?
Lee, you've been a lot of places. Tell me, is Conroe? Hey, Dylan. Did you do Valentine's Day, Dylan, with your sweetie? I saw some pictures, I think.
It's not huge, but it's
population 114,581.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that big.
That's about half the size of. That's about a third of the size of St. Paul, a quarter of the size of Minneapolis.
And they're like, I'm sure a lot of veterans live here in St. Paul too, but I'm just saying there's a lot more of Texas, but yet how many veterans live in that little tiny space? It is, however, just north of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's by 7 Acre Wood. Is that where Pooh Bear lives? Pooh Bear and Piglet?
Well, if they did, they'd be on a dinner table probably.
Oh,
I'm so confused.
that's not 7 Acre. What, Peterson? What are you confused?
What are we talking about right now?
I was just listening. I don't know.
I know.
Pooh Bear lives in the 100 Acre Wood, you silly.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Can't hide very good in 7 acres.
I thought he was in Texas. Silly me.
You thought Winnie the Pooh was in Texas.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're funny, Peterson. You're funny. All right. So Conroe, the mystery of Conroe, Texas is now settled.
You're just throwing out a distraction so you don't have to have Kurz on your mind the whole time.
Is that what it is? I was thinking about saying South Padre Island.
Yeah, that's there.
That's nice
Fabian,
down there.
yeah, I've been there a few times. I love it.
Who's
My
there?
daughter, my daughter has gone with me all 3 times that we've driven, all 3 times, which is an amazing drive. But we went to because we had to stay inland a little bit the last time we went. We didn't plan ahead, and there was just nothing really left. We went to it was a real, it was a rodeo. Like, we go to the rodeos up here a lot. This was even more real of a rodeo. Like, I saw all kinds of stuff that you don't get to see here in Minnesota. But we could not remember this little town because we stayed in San Benito. And this little town, we were so close to the border that I was like, we should have just gone. She went across. She was afraid. I think she was afraid of all the stories about, and this was a long time ago, so don't get caught up in all the things going on right now. But she had, was afraid she wouldn't get back across. But anyway, I can't remember the name of the little town. It wasn't Mercedes. Was it Mercedes? Maybe there's a lot of veterans there too.
Are we?
I'm done.
How about that Jesse James? What a
Done
great
going down
story.
memory lane here, and can we?
I just want to talk about Texas.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Go. You let me on a tangent. I'm done. You let me go when I did it.
Go, Frank.
Jesse
Well,
James.
we also had a really good singer last night. Jesse James out of Alaska. Man, what a great place for people to live. But I probably won't ever make it up there, but sounds like a great place for hunting and fishing. he works a regular job, and he also is getting into music and trying to get some things done with his musical career. And when he came on, he talked about the songs and what they meant to him. And he played 3. And the first one was called 23. And he sat down and put this song together a day before the 23rd remembrance of 9/11. I hate saying anniversary because it's more somber than most anniversaries you would celebrate.
Yeah.
And he was just reflecting on what happened in 9/11 and what going on since then. And it was a good song. I enjoyed that one. Song number 2 was called Enemies. And it was co-written with the friend of the program, Shannon Book, and others. And he brought out a good point that I've talked about a lot over the last couple of years. And we've lost the ability to disagree without having other things come into the discussion. And the song was about that. And it's just a good song about a necessary topic that we need to get past in our country, in my opinion. Song number 3 was called Mean. And again, a really good song. And it was all about how bad mean people are. And I guess it kind of goes along with the second song, because there's a lot of mean people out there who don't have anything better to do than look for something to argue about or say bad things about. And I blame a lot of this on the growth of social media and the internet. You can't post anything on social media without having someone say a ridiculous thing, because you got a lot of keyboard warriors out there who would never say it to your face, but somehow they have a lot of strength when they're punching a keyboard. But those are 3 songs, and hopefully you'll get down the road and start putting things out in albums and other stuff. I'd sure like to listen to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, currently, right now, we don't have like tracks for him, and he's working on that piece. We are going to cut the podcast and actually put the music from the podcast on to the WeP3 radio, but currently we don't have access to those clips and stuff. But we'll get it all lined up.
Yeah, I'd buy that CD.
For sure.
Frank, are you gonna move into like this century at some point, or are you just gonna?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
I like having cars that run on gas. What I really like is a CD changer, though, because you take a long trip and you're popping CDs in and out every 35 or 45 minutes. A nice 6-disc CD changer would be perfect.
I think I had one in one of my vehicles. It was in the trunk, though. You had to always load it up in the trunk.
You load it before you go, and you don't have to worry about it.
I forgot about those.
I
forgot.
My sister, not that this matters, the first car that she got was a Ford Probe. And it had a CD stacker in the back. I don't get it. Whatever.
I had those in most of my cars in the late 90s and 2000. In fact, I would buy an older car over another one if it did come with a CD changer.
Yes, right? That would be a good way for you to go, Frank.
Yep.
Although
I don't normally drive more than 4 hours, so
maybe you could just get me. I don't know. They shouldn't be that hard to. If you could find one, it shouldn't be that hard to put it in.
yeah.
Rather than buying the whole car.
Well, it should be. You would think it'd be pretty easy to hook up. I mean, there's a line from the CD changer and goes in the back of the player, but you got to have some way to control it on the head unit.
I agree.
We did have a special song last night too. A moment of reflection, a moment of time era. I don't know. It put me in a good spot. But there's a great song from all of our pasts that actually was accompanied by a TV show, and I don't know what got me to play it yesterday for myself for personal reasons. But it put me in such a great space. It was, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to play it again, but it's the Tom Pace song, Maybe. And it just, it spills. And after I listened to it a couple times yesterday, then I thought and wondered, because the 70s was kind of an interesting time historically, and I caught myself going to what was there a hidden message to the song? And I'm like, stop that. And maybe I was just so naive as a kid. I just did not see all the stuff that we're dealing with today. Am I wrong? Or have we always had the issues with child trafficking that we have today? Have we always had this political upheaval and mismessaging from both sides as rampant as it is today?
I don't recall that part for sure. That has definitely become much worse.
I mean, just the amount of, and I'm not trying to point a finger into a space or place, but the amount of fraud attempts, like people trying to reach into my pocket through my cell phone, people trying to reach into my pocket through. I had a company install a product in my home in October. And there were people knocking at my door today asking if they can come and inspect it. It's on the outside of my house. If they can come and inspect it and give me a quote for new product. And they just installed in October. And of course, my son, Travis Partington, good to see you, brother. And there's another conversation I want to get into a little bit here, but so my son answered the door and they're asking to come tomorrow to do. I'm like, what do they want? And they're like, well, we're from so-and-so and we want to come and inspect. I'm like, you just installed them in October. What? I mean, I'm sorry, they're gutters. I mean, they're, whatever. It just absolutely. What a clown! I should have booked them. I should have booked them and then see what they said. And then oh my gosh, I should have done that. And then can you imagine the conversation between me and their people? Okay, so Travis Partington's here, man. Love the dude. Is it in there? Is it in there?
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, do you need it?
Look at that. It's a little fuzzy. Fuzzy.
It's like a one size picture and it's not meant to be on a live show. I don't know. But there we are.
Dude, Travis Partington and the WeP3 Team and Chris Turner and so many more. And anyway, so a podcast channel asked if there's any veteran podcasts out there. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of snarky about it. I was like the 228th podcast guy to mention something, and it probably wasn't all just direct comments. So, like, this is who I am. I saw Travis Partington had mentioned that he's in there, and quality, always researching, always doing his stuff. Appreciate him. But it's like it's the same thing as the mission of helping veterans and first responders. I mean, we've absolutely muddied the water, and I'm all about free enterprise, free capitalism, free going out there and doing your thing. But if we're muddying the waters, who's hearing the message? And again, our Monday is not really a podcast. It's just kind of a place for us to kind of hone our skills and keep doing the things that we do. Our bread and butter is Sunday night with We Got Your 6 at 6, and we're going to keep doing that. And again, I had an artist reach out to me today. Do you have to do it on Sunday? Yes, brother, we have to do it on Sunday. We've been here for 292 weekends in a row with probably about 30 pilot that we didn't know that we were supposed to keep it in the whole mix, and probably about 30 special event podcasts, and then our Monday podcast live stream that we probably, I don't know, I bet we probably have 200 of those, huh? You think, Eichmann? We've been
Probably.
doing Monday for 200.
Oh, yeah. Well, because they were Friday. We did these on Friday.
Our Mondays weren't Fridays. Our Sundays were Fridays.
Did we always do these Mondays, or did we switch from Tuesdays?
Always did these on Mondays.
Wow.
I got 6 Saturdays and a Sunday every week.
Yeah, we know. Quit rubbing it in, Frank.
Yeah,
Quit rubbing it
yes.
in. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny when we're sitting here talking to people and they're like, I want to make a podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, you make your podcast. Did you put that back up there?
I didn't put it up there. What are you talking
Do you know how many podcasts we've seen come and go? That's the other thing. There's podcasts that we created great relationships with, wanted to support, wanted to be involved with, and they don't even exist anymore.
Right?
What do you do then?
Well, what do they do then? What do they do? Like, what are they doing now? Did they change?
Where are they at now? Where's Travis Partington at now? We should probably get Travis.
I see Travis still out there doing his deal, but where did the rest of those go?
What else we got? Spit it out, stuttering Steve. That's why I named my kid Steven, so I could say that and not get in trouble. What else do we got going on? We got a big event planning. Reads Across America update.
Oh my gosh, just everything. I already have a chaplain lined up. I already have a color guard lined up. The ceremony is going to be lined. I said this the year before. I said, we're not doing this the week before, 2 weeks before. This is all going to be solidified, which it was probably a month before. And then the weather was stupid. And so, of course, there were also last minute changes and additions and whatever's pivot and adjust, and it's perfect. But this year, these things are going to be all in place for the ceremony by July. And then I also have my rifle guard. They're good. Rifle squad. Yeah. And then that way I can be of help to Peterson and hopefully planning a big event in August. And then I can do my ruck in October. And then we're going to have Reads Across America. And we're almost at 1,000 reads. I sent out an email. I want to thank everybody that responded. I sent out just an email blast, and I'm amazed and happy that they can do this, but I just clicked on sponsors from all time, right? So I don't know how many years it goes back. Anybody who has sponsored a wreath for at least the last 3 years and maybe beyond. And because I think it said like 9,000 emails went out. Okay. I get some, I get some good messages back. I also get some that I'm like, sorry, like a person had a lot of issues happen and some surgery, and I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope it gives me it's a cool way to stay in touch with people. And then I get the ones that are kind of negative, and I'm like, I can't, I do this. And then I'm like, oh no, take those hands off the keyboard, sit on them for a while, and don't respond, because like people don't want to give because it's a monopoly. They get their wreaths from the same company every year. And I'm like, right, it's the founding company. Before it was even a nonprofit, it was that company making the wreaths and giving them away. Now, yes, they have to charge. Imagine the world that could give away. We have 20,000 wreaths just at our location. There was one person that was kind of specifically upset, called it a money grab. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to argue, but I have done the same research. I saw an article that they were challenged. The company that puts on the wreath thing was very challenged about why don't they use other wreath companies? Why does it all go right back to the parent company where it started? And I'm like, this is a big challenge. I myself, because we come from the world of nonprofits, I'm like, ooh, that's a good point. I don't know if I want to be involved with something that is sitting on an iffy ledge like that. They bid it out. They bid it out every year or two, looking for, like, if the Fort Snelling flower shop, which I think that's just virtual. I don't think they exist in concrete, but they can't do a wreath for $17, you guys. They just can't do it. And this wreath farm out in Maine, there's a whole tree line. There's a whole foothill mountain full of trees. And they do it's not called recycling. What's it called, Peterson? They tip the trees. They just tip them. They don't cut them down and use the whole tree. They tip the branches, and then the branches grow. They have an amazing system. I don't like any of the big guys, and I won't name them, but like big phone companies, like the big can't get in cable TV without this one big company. Like, I don't like the big conglomerate companies, but what I see is a company that they haven't changed what they've done. They've definitely grown and added to, and started a nonprofit with it. But they do some amazing things with that. With the money he makes on his wreath company, he does more support for veterans and his country than most of us will do in a lifetime. So you can take your pick. Sorry, I didn't mean to lecture on that one. And that's what I wanted to respond to one of those people. And I was like, oh, nope. No, I just did a simple thank you for your input. Have a great day. Because there I am, out of breath.
Boom.
Yeah. They've been taken to the table a couple times. They're legit. They are legit. You can't argue it. You can argue it all you want, but sometimes. Episode 482, Travis. Woof. 482. I love it. So I suppose you're 10 years in. We're almost 6 years in. And we do 2 a week, so we'd be almost caught up to you. But like Peterson said, we don't technically call this one a podcast. So, and we do them live. Travis, you know how exactly.
We can't call him the Godfather because that Derek Iozio holds that title for us. What is the Iron Man? He's the Iron Man, and he likes to lift weights. Travis Partington is the Iron Man. It's like kind of back Cal Ripken had so many seasons, so many games. Yeah. Iron Man. Travis Partington, the Iron Man. There he is. Are we keeping you up, Eichmann?
I am so sorry. I have gotten like 3 nights of the best sleep ever, and I don't know what's going
It
on.
looked like you were either eating a large apple just now or a watermelon. I don't know. It's all good.
Yeah.
You ever see when those hippos eat those watermelons and they just crush it and that's the visual I was getting for a second.
You just called me a hippo. I am so done with you. You know what you can do?
I am sorry. That's not. I was not calling you.
Please
That was
don't.
me not thinking before I said what I said.
Yeah,
I
no
totally
shit,
take that
Sherlock.
back.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was.
I don't even know
I
how
did
we
not
got
think
to that.
before I engaged that time for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what? You wanted to do? Can I throw a curveball? We'll wrap this thing up.
Okay.
We got a lot of stuff. Do you mind if I played maybe again?
You have at it. Have at it.
I know you'd mentioned another one, but I couldn't figure out a way to put it in. Folks, take a moment, sit back, close your eyes, think about your life, think about your focus, put some positive mindset in there, build and grow, and realize that tomorrow you are going to be a better version of you than your version today. And remember to check your 6. We will see you this coming Sunday with our guest Josh Hudson for sure. We might have to change up our other guests, but we'll see you this coming Sunday. Yeah, we got your 6 at 6, and this is a little something just to kind of rest your mind, rest your soul, rest your heart, and maybe
deep inside the forest is a door into another land. Here is our life and home. We are staying here forever in the beauty of this place all alone. We keep on hoping maybe there's a world where we don't have to run, and maybe there's a time we'll call our own, living free in harmony and majesty. Take me home, take me home. Walking through the land where every living thing is beautiful. Why does it have to end? We are calling, oh so sadly, on the whispers of the wind as we send a dying message. Maybe there's a world where we don't have to run, and maybe there's a time we'll call our own, living free in harmony and majesty. Take me home, take me home. There's a world where we don't have to run, and maybe there's a time we'll call our own, living free in harmony and majesty. Take me home, take me home. Maybe there's